It's not everybody and report your husband to. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Princess Vivian Passions. My name is Princess. Today I'm here to talk to you ladies. Keep your relationship to yourself. If your husband is not abusing you physically, that is, beating you like drums, if your husband is not emotionally abusing you or, psychologically abusing you, if your husband is not manipulating you to suit himself, and if your husband is not financially abusing you, put you as a slave for you to be working and be bringing in the money, and he's there not doing anything. I have seen it happen, so don't just come and start asking me some questions, okay? If your husband is not abusing you sexually, the day you say, oh, I'm tired, and then he pounces on you and begins to you, well, it's happening. I've seen it happen. If your husband is not abusing you in any of these ways, what's the fifth one or sixth one? Add it. Or seventh one, type of abuse, add it. If your husband is not doing any of those things to you, keep your marriage relationship to yourself. When you have arguments or you have issues, don't run off to your friends and start blabbing. My husband this, my husband that. I've talked to you about this before in this channel. Do not run off to your friends and start blabbing like those TV stars that you see. Those is the Real Housewives of wherever. They call their friends, gather their friends together and start telling them their husband is their husband. Look, you need to understand something about those people. They are acting. Those people are making their money and you are watching them thinking that is how real life should be. Yeah. Keep your marriage relationship to yourself. Don't run off telling your friends about your husband. You don't know which of those your friends is looking for your husband or is eyeing your husband to collect him from you. Yes, it's happening. It's happening. Your friends may be the one looking for how to collect your husband from you. And anything that happens in the house, you run off to them and you tell them, oh, this is what is happening. This is you complain and tell them about your husband. Stop running off to your friends to complain to them about your husband and what is happening in your home. Resolve your relationship issues with your husband. Number 2, for those of you who run off to your siblings, oh, blah, 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 my husband did this, my husband did that. I think you should reset your brain. Some of you have young singles as your siblings. They are not married. How are they going to understand what is going on in your home when they are not married themselves? Some of you, your problems are your sisters-in-law. And some of you, your problems are your brothers-in-law. And some of you, your problems or your issues are your own siblings. You have to learn how to resolve your issues, especially if your husband has been a good man to you. It's not everybody and report your husband to. For some of you, you run off to your parents. Look, let me tell you, the time of my parents is before. And for some of you who still have your parents anyways, not all of us have our parents alive, you run off to them and you start blabbing. If it is not something that requires you going to seek the advice of an elderly person like your father or your mother, then keep your issues to yourself. Keep your issues to yourself. I'm going to tell you who to run off to at the end of this video. Number 4, the biggest issue. Some of you run off to the social media to report your husband. Oh, my husband did it, especially nowadays. Oh, my husband, Of course, you have online in-laws. Online in-laws who specialize in giving advice. Besides, you have those predators out there. Perhaps you don't know that social media can be vicious. The people you call online in-laws. These people, most of them do not know you. Most of them cannot see what you are going through in your relationship. They can only see the few things that you have written out there, is what they see. They don't know what you're going through. They cannot decipher beyond what you have said. So, how do you expect to get a lot of help from these people? And some of them are vicious. They just tell you anything anyhow. Some of them are catching fun. Some of them are depressed. And so they just say things anyhow. They write things anyhow. Some of them are insensitive to what you are going through. So how can the social media be your best bet? Well, a few of them are good out there and they give you good advice. But before you get the good advice, you would have been destroyed mentally with what some of them say to you on the social media. So how can social media be your best bet? Besides, you are washing your dirty linens out there on the social media. Perhaps you don't know that the social media is like you are talking to everybody in the world. It's like going to the rooftop and start telling your problems to everyone has their issues. Everyone has their problems. So, ladies, married women, the social media is not the best bet. It's not the best place to expose your husband to. And check the rest of the things that I have told you. These are not the best ways to expose your husband. If you are having issues in your relationship and you really want these issues solved, the best way is to go to a professional. Of course, you're going to pay some coins, but paying some coins to be able to help you sort out your issues is worth it, isn't it? A professional will keep your secrets. A professional cannot break their confidentiality bond to you. A professional will not go out there blabbing and calling out your name, not say Mr. So-so or Mrs. So-so came to tell them this. They will not reveal who you are. So be wise and receive wise counsel. Go to a professional. Don't bottle up. Speak out. Let them know what you're going through. Let them advise you. Let them, tell you the best thing to do so that you can now find ways of making your relationship work instead of taking your issues to the social media. I hope with this little that I've been able to talk to you about, you will learn wise counsel. Be wise. And if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, like the video. If you are new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to all so you'll be notified of my new uploads and you'll be notified when I am streaming live. And share to people who would like to, see this message. I'd like to say thank you to all my channel members. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you all so very much. And for my returning viewers, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you in my next video.